It's about to go down. Michael, Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael, Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael, Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael, Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael, Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now.
Hello. What's really good? Michael, Shawn and the Takeover Legends on a Tuesday, February 27th. The countdown had already begun, but my Cash App birthday party, boy, this Friday, whoa, mama. Whoa, mama. For those who don't know about the Cash App birthday party, it goes down Friday, right here, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Now, listen, you can join the party. You don't have to put no money in my Cash App. But in order to be down with the theme of the show, in order to be a participant in the theme of the show, throw me a Cash App. $, right there. M Shawn 0902. Friday, it's going to be festive, people. It's going to just be a party. I'm going to take y'all down memory lane in my life. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give y'all stories about my life. Some stories, some of my friends haven't even heard. My good friends, my family members, Jay Black, C-Chunk, Sexy Mo, and my fellow, my Takeover Legend community. We're going to take a walk down memory lane Friday. Give you some comedy on the road show, some stories, I should say, some, a few unfortunate situations that alcohol may have added to, some happy flashbacks, maybe first time I was on there. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to enjoy ourselves and get it together. Right now, I'm a solo artist. I don't know when the other blocks are going to pop up. I don't know when Jay Black's going to pop up. I don't know when Sexy Mo's going to pop up. C-Chung's going to pop up. I do know Friday, regardless. If I got to celebrate my birthday with just me and you, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make that happen. Let me see who is on here. Shout out to my girl, RG Parker. And yes, RG Parker, happy Tuesday right back at you. It's a beautiful thing. I started right on time. You already know what it is. I told y'all I was making a change a few weeks ago, and I think I've held my end of the bargain. Okay, let me give y'all an overview of what the show is going to be about today. Number one, got a clip. Black people, mega don't want you. The Trump folks may act, they want your vote, but they don't want you. Give y'all some proof today. Oh, y'all, N-words for Trump out in Chicago, black people for Trump. And listen, I'm not a fan of either one, but I know for a fact the mega folks don't want you. And ladies and gentlemen, she has entered the building. Miss Sexy Mo is in the building. What up, Mo? How are you?
I'm doing good. How's my mic?
Oh, your mic sounds nice. Check one. Your mic.
We on the same foot.
Check two. Okay. Mo's in the building. We're going to get to you, Mo. Let me just give them an overview of what the show's going to be about. Black people, I'm going to give y'all proof that all the megas want is your vote. They don't want you part of the crew. They don't want you. They want to use and abuse you. That's what they want. They want to manipulate you for your vote. Once again, I'm not a fan of anybody, but I know I can't vote for Trump. Got that. Then today we're going to do another segment of good parenting or bad parenting.
Ooh.
I'm going to give y'all a little clip of a father talking to his 17-year-old daughter who has a baby.
Mm.
And the baby is here. The baby's a blessing, full of a big bundle of blessings. Little girl's talking about she wants to put the baby up for adoption because
Mm.
she wants to go outside.
Okay.
Then we'll have I'm waiting for Jay Black to get on, because Jay Black has told us, he's made this bold statement that Diddy, all he has to do is just weather the storm. That's all he has to do. He just has to weather the storm.
I have a
Well,
lot to say about that.
it looks like the storm just got a little thicker, and there's some more thunder, and there's some more rain coming down, and all that good shit. Well, all that bad shit. I shouldn't say good shit. I'm not taking pleasure in all that. And then we will talk about the infamous jumping of Cam Newton, that everybody on ESPN was defending Cam Newton, saying it was disrespect and saying this and that. But what did I tell y'all? What did I tell you? I have a new system of, we need all the information. Well, the parties that did the jumping, hey, 24 hours, boom, they on a podcast telling their side of the story. So we'll get to all that. But before we do that, Sexy Mo, how have you been? What's been going on? I'll start with, how was your night? Because you ain't been here. We've been worried.
I'm doing much better. I've been in talks with Jay Black. I'm doing much better. God willing, and the creek don't rise, I'll be here all week in a good place, physically, mentally. So listen, I've been working
Good.
overnight. Last night I did a lot, had a lot of catching up to do. Good. Y'all know when y'all out, there's certain things you gotta put in place, you gotta do, because don't nobody do it like you do it, right? Your job.
Exactly.
So yeah, I've been putting things together. I have a speaking engagement March 10th.
Nice.
It's about mental health, your physical, mental wellness, because I don't like to say mental health issues. I say mental health wellness.
Okay.
And I'm speaking to women, so it's appropriate because Her Story Month is upon us. March is Women's History Month, so I'm excited.
Good. All right, so you're busy. You're busy. That's
booked
good.
And busy.
Good. That's right. Busy. Don't forget, y'all, March 21st, I'm at the New York Symphony Hall. And then I'll tell you about the April show. And don't forget, once again, I'm pimping the game like a pastor at a mega church. Cash App birthday party is Friday. The Cash App birthday party is on and popping at 7 a.m. So, all right.
March the 2nd.
Well, my birthday is March the 2nd, but that's a Saturday. So the Cash App party is
Fridays.
It's Friday.
Pass the plate Fridays.
Pass the plate. We may, who knows? We may have a choir in here. I may do a sermon. I don't know. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. To get this Cash App popping. So let's see where we're gonna start with this. Let's see. Oh, all right, Sexy Mo. I might need my glasses for this one. Yeah, I might have to get my glasses. So this first clip,
I got you.
I didn't set this one up. So, all right, a mom calls the baby dad, says, "Can you pick the kid up from school?" Baby dad replies, and the dialogue starts off. And this is why I need my glasses.
Oh my God! What? Well, yeah, you gotta put that on 100%. Can't nobody read that?
Hold up.
The drama ain't even between the baby mama and the daddy. The drama is between the damn text messages that are at a 9-point font.
All right. Oh, I can't even see that with the glasses. I gotta. Okay. So at the end of the day, I can give y'all a synopsis on this thing because I don't know how to. I don't want to press buttons and try and make it bigger. Pause. So anyway, she hits, and I've been here. She texts the baby dad and says, "Can you pick up the child?" He says, "How do I do that?" He's never done it before, right?
Okay.
He's never
Not
done
rocket science, but go ahead.
She says, "Just go there. You're on the list. Say your name. They're gonna bring the child out." His next thing is, "I'm gonna need some gas money." Bam.
See, this is where it gets real sticky. Go ahead, Mike.
"I'm gonna need some gas money." This is what this man says. "I'm gonna need some gas money." Hold on. Let me see if I can take a picture of this and enlarge it for myself. Hold on. Let me see if I can take a picture of this bad boy. I just need y'all comments. Have y'all ever been in this situation before when you've had to call the father of your child to pick up the kid? Let me see if I can. Oh damn, it's not even right. But that is basically what happens. And everybody was on there giving this dude the business. The comments were like, this motherfucker. One dude was, one dude and a few ladies were like, well, if he paying $1,500 a month for child support, maybe she needs to hit him off with cash money, or maybe he should have started the whole conversation with, I ain't got no gas. I'm gonna need some gas money. Somebody, we got the comments up here. Let me see if I remove this real quick so I can see.
There we go, the infamous babysitter.
I
yeah,
I
seen that.
Like a babysitter,
or like an uncle, or a cousin.
So
hey,
this,
Rashida.
and I've been trying to. First of all, I've changed by starting the show on time, but I've also been trying to be balanced. So I'm trying to see both sides of this.
Okay.
Trying my best, because for those who don't know, I pick my kids up from school Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I could pick them up Monday and Tuesday. They already know that, but grandma likes to pick them up and whatever. Cool. They got their little bonding and everything like that. So I'm cool with that. So understand, I'm on the other side. I already know the rules. I already know. I put people on the list that she's talking about.
So let me slide on over here, because I'm a slip and slide back and forth, because I do have a lot to say about this. I'm gonna slide on over to this side and say this, Mike. Clearly, from the response that he gave, how do I do that? Means that this is an isolated incident, right? You don't normally do the pickup and the droppings off of the kid. That's clear, right?
No.
It doesn't matter if he pays child support or not. Child support is to take care of the child. That doesn't mean you negate doing anything else in that child's life, right? This is part of parenting. Now, if you have a good co-parenting relationship with her, he could have easily said, look, I'm running a little bit low on money. I don't have a problem with picking him up, but I don't have no money on me. Let me go see if I can get some. Not from the baby mom, but you ain't got friends.
Well, I
you could say, spot me 20. Can you cash at me 20?
Once again, I pick up my kids Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but I want to say this. It all depends on what the court ruled. If you have full custody,
now,
if she has full custody, he has every right to be like, I ain't really got to do this.
So having the right and making it right. What you always say, being right, and it doesn't make it right. Just because he has he doesn't have a court order that says that he has to do these things, you're still a parent. You're still a parent.
My term is right and real. Right is you go pick up the kid. Right is you go pick up the kid and you just go like, I got you, whatever. Real is we've been in an ugly situation. Now we're speculating. We've been in an ugly situation. You got full custody, and now you call me out the blue to go pick up the kid, but you wanted full custody. And now you want me to go out my way.
Does that mean that you never need help? Does that mean that you never have to help out in child raising? And this is the problem I have with when there's a you're the custodial parent, because let's not say full custody. You're the custodial parent.
No, some people got full custody.
I get it, but what I'm saying is, clearly, if she put his name on the list, they have some type of amicable conversation here and there. I'm not going to say that it's a bad situation, but are you telling me that just because you don't have physical custody of your child, that you can't go pick your child up? And clearly, by his response, he hasn't done this before, because he's asking how do I do that? And she's like, no, your name is already on the list. So there has to be some level of amicable contact between the mom and the baby father.
And I understand you say for your child though, but understand things get ugly on both sides. And we don't know the entire story on this.
True.
Now, once again, I want to repeat. I pick my kids up Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and would pick them up 5 days a week. And whenever Stace calls me up and they need, I'm there.
Because you're a father.
I understand.
A father.
But what I'm saying is, as co-parenting, Obviously, these two people have a real haven't certified this co-parenting. There's something that hasn't been.
How does child support play a part in this?
No,
I came in late.
No, there's no child support. Relax, killer.
No. Child support does play.
It does play a part.
One of the comments.
Go ahead.
One of the comments was, if he's paying $1,500 a month already, he shouldn't. That's not part of his responsibility. I understand what's right, but if this got ugly in court, and this got ugly, this is what happens.
So yeah, there may not be a written rule to say, in this decree, you don't, you got to pick the baby up or pick the child up Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, like how you do, Mike, right? But as a father, if your child needs to be picked up, you're telling me you need a piece of paper that says you need somebody to tell you that you got to. That's not co-parenting.
Or he's looking at it as he's helping you out. Like, you've been burning me in child support court. Every time I ask for help, you're not easing the burden. So no, like, you've been getting me. You know you're getting over with child support.
What's getting me though? What is getting me
more than you know that you need? Paying you more that you know is putting me in a financial bind and hurting me. So
go get a second job, sir. Because when that child,
pick up our son.
When that, but listen to you. Let's say you think
I'm just saying. If we go,
okay, wait a second. Before y'all get into the Maury Povich show,
no, it was just my thoughts.
Let's remember, if custody and the judge says a certain thing, he can't just pick up the kid whenever he wants on his own accord.
But we're guesstimating.
So we're guesstimating. So we're just trying to put everything. I'm trying to put everything out in balance. If I can't pick my kid up whenever I want, only when you want me to, you might have to run some gas money.
You want my help, huh? You want my help?
And I don't help. I don't subscribe. I don't subscribe to
make it easier for
if
you.
he paid $1,500 a month, he would have gas. No, he wouldn't have gas money if he's paying $1,500. That would be the opposite. He might not have gas money.
No, it's only a small. It's only a percentage of what you are bringing in. So we're looking at $1,500. Oh my God. He's making over six figures a year if he has to pay $1,500 a month for one child.
That is not right. That's not true.
There's a calculator. I can bring up a calculator for you for every state. For every state, there's a minimum required by law that you have to pay. Minimum.
Okay, and this is what y'all don't understand. Before the child support thing happened, the money was already being used up. So the six figures was already being used up, perhaps on mortgage and a car note and car insurance. So what
the luxuries that you have?
No, a luxury is a car.
Go ahead.
The luxuries that you have. Luxury is a mortgage.
There's single parents. There's single parents out there. Single parents. I say single parents because I'm not saying mother or father. Single parents out there who have full custody of their child. For instance, Jay Black. If you couldn't afford your mortgage or your rent anymore, you could go sleep on somebody's couch easily. A single parent or the person who has sole guardianship couldn't go sleep on somebody's couch. They went with a child.
Wait a second.
So
wait a second.
Yes,
we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna stop
go
right
ahead.
there. This is where it gets ridiculous. You want somebody to pay child support and sleep on somebody's couch?
No, what I'm saying to you is you have more options than a person who has custody of a child.
Run me my money.
This is what I'm saying.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
That's
not what I'm saying.
There's a pie. There's a pie that goes on. And the pie has already been broken down. So
I'm aware of it.
Let me get back to the point of when people say he would have the gas money. If my pie has already been taken, and now you're talking about the money that I make, but the money that I make is already gone, he may not have gas money. He may literally, if they took child support out of what I'm making or what I was making, I'm already paying the mortgage for them to live in. I'm already paying all the bills for them to live in. I'm already paying their car note for them to drive in. I'm already paying their insurance. I'm already paying their cable bill. I'm already paying their cell phone bill. And I'm also taking care of what their expenses are to go to school. I'm also taking care of all their activities. So the pie, when you take 15 or 20% out of that pie, there is no pie. There's nothing left.
that's your situation and your scenario, where if you're paying all of those things, that will be reflected in the court order. So your child support may not be $1,500 because the judge is taking in consideration you're paying for insurance, you're paying for their this, you're paying for their that. That may be different for you, but for someone who's not in that situation, who is just doing child support, and go back to
No, keep
go back
before you
to
go.
Lady
Wait,
Q's
before you,
first comment. Go ahead.
I can't
This
even
one?
listen to this, especially because the post said nothing about custody. Lady
Let's
Q.
use common sense.
Wait,
We
wait, wait,
know
wait,
it.
wait,
Go
wait,
ahead.
wait, wait,
You don't know.
Lady Q, we're trying to be balanced in the conversation. We're not trying to do a pep rally for women or a pep rally for men. The second one, put Lady Q's second comment up
That's
there.
why I said parents, because custodial parent
Most
could be
point
man or
is
woman.
he got to figure it out like the mama has to do every day. And
Every
y'all,
day.
wait a second. But when we tell y'all that and y'all not getting the child support that y'all think y'all deserve, everybody gets pissed. When we say you going to have to figure it out.
But
See,
people.
so when you make statements like he got to figure it out, that's the problem. That two co-parenters keep telling each other, well, you just going to have to figure it out.
Normally it's the custodial parent who has to figure it out, because the custodial parent doesn't have the option to not figure it out.
And we don't think that's right.
Right.
But what I'm saying is when you tell somebody to just figure it out on both sides, that's the problem. Because if this is about the kid, then we both have to figure it out together. There's no balance.
That's what I'm getting to, the meat and potatoes of it all. There's no balance.
There's no balance when any parent refuses to put the child first.
Yes.
But you have to understand both parents have to put the child first. So nobody can say, go figure it out. Nobody can say it has to be 50-50 that the child comes first. You can't just say go figure it out on either side.
Pick and choose. You can't pick and choose.
Yeah, because y'all
you should never say you should never. when you're talking about co-parenting, because co-parenting, I'm looking at it from a positive perspective. When you talk about co-parenting, you shouldn't tell the custodial parent or be able to dangle the carrot in front of the custodial parent's face, whether it's man or woman, and say, well, what the court order say. The court order don't tell me I gotta go pick up little JJ from school if you can't. So what, you want to leave your child there? It's not about how you feel about the custodial parent. It's about supporting the child. And part of supporting the child is making sure that their needs are met all the way around, not just them taking a little bit of money out your
Can we see how child support could play a part if you guys are working together with that and more reasonable?
It's not child support. Other side, I think it's the bitterness.
Wouldn't the other side be more open for scenarios that pop up like that? Like, wouldn't they make it a little easier?
I think the bitterness surrounding your ex, whether it's a man or woman, getting money from you every month, if there's a bitterness surrounding that or anger surrounding that, because
money every month. Go ahead.
I'm not talking about amount, because everybody's amount is different, right? What I'm talking about is your feelings and your discontent towards having to pay any amount that you deem that is not fair. I'm talking about that, because somebody could be paying $500 a month and feel like it don't take $500 a month to feed my child, because when we was together, it ain't take all of that. Well, you're not together now, and it's more than just feeding your child. And so I think it's more about feelings, the way you feel about child support, and the way you feel about the other person who's receiving the child support, that fuels how you co-parent.
As soon as the child support enters the chat, men get sensitive as fuck and shut down. Lady Q, women get sensitive as fuck when they not getting child support. Like y'all gotta really get balance here. Women be up on here wilding out on social media when they not getting child support. When they not getting the amount of money. Everybody gets sensitive when money gets involved. They ain't a human being that don't get sensitive when money gets involved.
So let me say this, because a lot of times we look at it from a it's not fair standpoint in life, right? So for instance, Jay Black, if you had sole custody of your child, right? Mm-hmm. And you see the mom working overtime, she pull up in a new Benz, she got all of this stuff because she's working all of this overtime because she don't have little JJ like you have to have little JJ, right? Would you feel some type? Go ahead. Would you feel some type of way because you can't afford to do certain things in your household because you're not afforded the ability to run that overtime like she doing? Would you feel some type of way?
I'm being honest. If we're working together, no, because I know that your situation is different from mine.
But
So
the key word is working together, and that's why
the
I
key.
said it's
But
about.
once again, if I'm telling you this child support is depleting me to this degree, you can't be mad when I say no. If you need me to help you in a scenario, that's just my thought.
So you're saying
You
that
ain't help me.
Help even if it's not. So you're saying you wouldn't help the child. You would leave the child stranded
It's not
at
the child. See,
school.
you can spend it. I think
I'm
LaShawn tried it
asking.
earlier in another
No.
comment.
What I'm asking
Correct.
is, say that the custodial parent is at work or had a medical emergency. Would you say, I need you to run me gas money? Or I'm not picking up the child? Or even if you didn't need gas money, would you say, I'm not picking up the child because that's not in the paperwork?
Yeah, I could see me absolutely. I could see me absolutely. When I tried to ask you for help and you ished on me, when I begged you, said, "Look, this ain't it. I'm really effed up. Like I know, could you survive with this? You can go to tell the courts this amount. Let's work together." And you still didn't help me. Absolutely.
To Shawn's point, Shawn says New Jersey law requires both parents to provide financial support for their children. So in New Jersey, yes, I live in New Jersey, the great state. They actually take both parents' income into consideration, and
that has nothing to do with you asking me to pick them up last minute. That has nothing to do with asking for a favor to help you out.
That's actually not a favor. It's part of you said it's part of co-parenting because you're both taking care of the child. It's for the well-being of the child.
Let's consider all that when the time comes when that person needs help prior. So let's get to this point to where as though whatever this post said, where he needed that money, that run me that gas money.
Well, I'm not caping for this dude.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I get it.
Because this is where I disagree with Jay Black. If the kid needs to get picked up, it needs to get picked up. But there is going to be some type of feelings if I can't pick up the kid whenever I want to pick up the kid.
Now that's a different scenario.
So,
that's different.
But
yeah.
If the kid needs to get
hand in hand.
There are you have to compartmentalize everything. If the kid needs to get picked up and nobody's going to pick the kid up, then I got to go pick the kid up. That's just me. I'm going to go pick the kid up. But people saying, "Oh, Lady Q says something. Well, there's no child support that affects the kid." No, if you don't get the amount of child support that you believe you should get, you catch feelings. Everybody catches feelings. What if child support isn't bleeding you every month? What if you got it? That's fine. But what I want to get back to your point is that guys get sensitive. Women get sensitive when the dude pulls up in the Benz and he's paying his child support on time. He going on vacation.
He all up on the island.
And women get sensitive. Everybody. I want to repeat. Everybody gets sensitive.
And that's why I said it's about behaviors. It's about your discontent for the, and I use the word fair because we talk about that. What's fair and what we perceive as being fair in something. And so I think that it has a lot to do with your feelings and how y'all interact with each other, which y'all understand and which y'all don't understand. That's why I posed that to Jay Black. Jay Black, would you feel some type of way if your baby mom pulls up your ex and she was working bukus of overtime, but you can't because you got little JJ and you ain't really got good babysitting put in place for little JJ, but you see your ex wilding out.
Now watch this.
They're like, let me throw my little couple.
Lady Q says, no, but Lady Q, don't go fast with these comments. I need them to sit there. So we will put the kid in aftercare and take your dumb ass back to court for an increase. Who's getting wait. Who's getting sensitive now? Who just got? Give me a minute. Who just got sensitive now, Lady Q? Who just got sensitive? You did, because he's doing his thing. He's paying the child support on time, and by the court order, what's real and what's reality. He don't have to do it. I would pick the child up, but by the court order, he don't have to. But by the court order, he does have to pay that. So they could be a point where he might be like, give me some gas money and maybe I'll go get it. But it's a snowball effect. If you're not available for this pickup, now I'm going to have a problem with you. Just want to come pick him up or her up.
They're going to use it against you. Yep.
So here we go. We're using, this is the classic example of now you're in a battle of using the kid as a pawn for both of y'all sensitivities and both of y'all emotions. You're going to take the kid and say, okay, well, if you can't pick little JJ up today, don't worry about coming to get him on your weekend, because it ain't even in the court order. Now who is not reaping the benefits of positive and cohesive
put that last
co-parenting?
one up. Put that last one up. Put that last one up. All right, Lady Q. This is what starts arguments. This is what starts arguments in relationships. I'm not sensitive. I'm irritated. That's called the play on words. That's just called trying to pick apart. I'm not sensitive. I'm irritated that I can go to the damn doctor and count on his daddy. So pay more. That's called sensitive. Irritated. Whatever you want to call it. What you did catch, whatever you caught, was feelings.
Well, we all have them. We are all the CEO, manufacturer, and owner of our own feelings, and nobody can tell us how to feel, right? So, but back to her point of that snowball effect, because I'm looking at the comments coming in. That's what happens, right? You do something that I feel like is unfair and unjust. I'm sitting left holding the bag. So I'm gonna, you can't do this. So the consequence is it's gonna be harder for you if it's harder for me. And then it's just like this vicious cycle that's played.
Yeah, by both co-parents, and it's just semantics. That's all it is. It's just semantics, Corey. That's all it is. That's all. And whether you know it or not, people use the kids as pawns, because once you go to court, a kid is a pawn. Whether we like it or not, once we let the court system involved in this, not saying either party is wrong, because that's just the way of the world. That's the law of the land. Once you go into court for child support, the kid is used as a pawn, because you get this because of the kid. He pays that because of the kid. Once we enter the court system, whether you like it or not, the kid has now become a pawn in what you get and what you don't get. It's unfortunate. I thank God every day I'm not in that situation. I thank God every day I don't have to deal with that. But since we're on parenting, we're going to go to our good parenting. And after this, we're going to go to Sexy Mo and Allegedly. We're going to go to good parenting and bad parenting. All right. Give you the synopsis once again. The kid, young lady, she got pregnant, I guess, at 16. She's now 17. The baby is here. The blessing is here. The little girl wants to now put the kid up for adoption because she wants to go outside. And I'm going to let you hear what the father says to her. And you tell me good parenting or bad parenting.
This baby no more. Young lady, you 17 years old. This baby didn't choose to be here. You got to understand, once you lay down and open your legs to these little boys and bring this baby into this world, this becomes your responsibility. All your life, it's over. You got to do this stuff for her. You just can't give her up for adoption and say you don't want her no more. That's not how this life works, young lady. I'm your father. I'll help you out with the baby. But I'll be damned if you let this baby go and go give her up for adoption like that. You don't do that to your child. You got to understand you can't have fun no more. You are an adult now. Back in my day, when you had a baby at 16, 17, 15, you are adult now. So you got to grow up. You just can't go out here and just say, oh, fuck it, I give up. You can't give up on this baby. This baby didn't choose to be here. This baby didn't choose to be here. And if the little father don't help, I got you. I got you. But I told you when you first got pregnant, I said, once you had that baby, ain't no going back.
All right. So in the comments, good parenting or bad parenting. We'll start with Jay Black. Good parenting or bad parenting?
I mean, I think he's being real. He letting her know, hey, this is the choice you made. This is the decision, the life you got to live now. So I'm going to hold you down when needed, but I need you to, I thought he was real. I appreciated that. I ain't see no problem with that.
Mo, good parenting or bad parenting? In the comments, y'all start putting your comments up there.
So you know, as a therapist, I always look at things from both ends of the stick. What he said was
sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do.
Sometimes she takes her hat off.
Yeah, sometimes that hat be thrown out the room.
Sometimes she throw that hat out to the left.
And you light it off. You put gasoline and light that bitch on fire. You be like, not today, but go ahead, continue.
I think that I think that he was spot on in trying to provide balance by saying, I got you, I will support you. But I think that he kind of faltered a little bit in understanding from her point. First of all, she's still at an age where her frontal lobe is still developing, right? So she probably heard half of what he was saying and processed half of what he was saying in terms of forfeiting outside and all of that. She's only thinking about one thing, and that's the things that she's missing out on. I think the delivery, yelling at her, of course, teenagers, they tune that out. They're not going to listen when it comes from that standpoint. But I think that it was spot on when he said, I got you. If your baby father don't got you, I, as your father, I'm going to support you, but I'm not giving up on you, and you're not giving up on this baby. I think that was very, well done. Well, good parenting.
All right. Well,
yeah.
I know there are a lot of parents in this situation. I'm trying to be balanced with this. I kind of would have said the same thing he said. I probably wouldn't say fun's over.
Without yelling too, without raising your voice.
It's sometimes it's kind of hard when a little kid, when a 17-year-old says something. I understand parents. A 17-year-old say some shit that is so from outer space, that is so you can't even fathom that you're saying you want to put this kid up for adopt. That this is
right.
Listen, this is the reality. You did this. You did this. Now, yelling, I get it, but I understand why he yelled. But understand, sweetie, this was you. This is what I say I've talked to kids before. I've talked to my kids, and I've talked to other people's kids, which is dangerous. I don't understand why I was put in that situation, but thank you for the response. Listen, y'all know how to do everything, but y'all don't know how to figure out the consequences. Y'all don't know the consequences. The consequences is you a mom now. As crazy as that sounds at 17, many people have done it.
So I understand. Did it at 14. My mom was a parent at 14. Yeah.
He did curse once. He slipped up with a fuck once. He slipped up. But that's okay. That's almost like not cursing. That's I'm allowed one curse in this. I'll call her names. He didn't call her names. The flip side to this is, can you find a family that is better suited for this child? I wouldn't do it. I want to say I wouldn't do it. But what if there is a family that's better suited to raise this child? Just hypothetically, what if there's a couple who can't have kids, who is ready to adopt your child's child? Is that something that is that an alternative? Is that something you think about?
You can't speak to that. You ain't a female body to have it.
No. The female wants to get the baby up for adoption.
The baby's one.
So if you have an opportunity to give the baby up for
1 year old, you done already bonded.
But my point
You're
is
thinking at it from an adult perspective.
But once again, it's not about you. It's about the well-being for the child. And if this young lady, because this child looks like shit, my mom was trying to make me get an abortion. Yeah, that been there. But if that child doesn't seem, this kid looks like it's going to be raised by the grandparents. This is going to be a grandparent raised child. And if there's a couple in their 30s who are available, and you just say, all right, well, let's feel it out. Let's see who's there, who's out there. And you see a couple who's well equipped, they get vetted and all that good stuff. Isn't that an option?
Well, that is an option. And I think that one of the things that was left out, like even, from the father standpoint, is great that he told her all of this. But at the end of the day, if she just checks out when she turns 18 and says, I told you a year ago, I did not want to be a mother. And the solution was, in order for me to get my life back on track or do things the way that I feel like I can handle them, was to give the baby up for adoption. As the parent, he's going to have to be able to say, all right, I got to take this over because I didn't let her give the baby up for adoption. So, I mean, it's so many angles with that, Mike.
Shawn, I get it. Yes, this is an alternative. However, that may be traumatic for the child. The child is already wanting to give the baby up. Grandpops could adopt the baby. Listen, grandpops ain't trying to adopt the baby.
He's built for that every day. I just said that yesterday. It's a lot of work with a newborn baby. Jesus. My 15 minutes is up. I'm ready to pass off. That every
Well,
day, all day.
Well,
Woo.
Corey
said
said she had 9 months to make a decision on adoption. Yeah, she probably did have 9 months,
but
but at
her
that
parents probably said no at that too. You don't know. You know, if
We
he's
know
saying no
Jay.
at one, again, he said it to me. I listened and he kept saying, you're not gonna give up on the baby. Like once you decided to be out there in them streets, this is the repercussions. So it's like he's trying to make her stand by what she did, stand on business, as they say. But to your point, Mike, is it really standing on business if the young girl is not capable?
Yeah, unless
Because
you're
we're not
down.
talking about just physically, we're talking about mentally. If she's
Exactly.
not mentally ready, and she has no plans on getting ready, no matter what support you bring her way, yes, that might be an alternative.
So
If you as the grandparent ain't ready to raise the kid.
So right now, Lady Q says makes me wonder if they guilt tripped her into having
Right.
not having an abortion. Okay,
Mhm.
now everybody gonna get pissed.
Oh boy.
Say it, Mike.
Everybody gonna get pissed.
Say your thoughts, son. It's a safe space.
Yeah, it's a safe space. I'm gonna get pissed, and I've done this.
What you do, Mike?
I don't feel I have any right to tell a woman what to do with her body. Let's be clear.
Say that again.
I don't have any right. I believe 1000% it is unfair that a man doesn't have a way of deciding. Like if the woman wants to have abortion, he wants to have a kid. Looking, the land of the law is I can't do nothing about it. And I'll have to take the unfairness that when the baby does come, if she wants to have the baby, I want to have abortion. Baby does come, I got to pay child support. All that. This is why, and I've done it. Having an abortion because it inconveniences your life fucks with me. And I've done it. So I'm not speaking on some holier than thou moral ground. That is the problem what I have with an abortion. Is because we do it because it inconveniences us. With my life,
when you say inconvenience, do you mean not ready, or do you mean because you just
financially,
not ready, not ready mentally, not ready financially, not ready because of the situation you're in, not ready because you got other stuff going on? I have a problem with what I took part in because my life would have been more difficult, but I did it because it inconvenienced my fucking life. That's why I sponsored them. Because life was easier to have that done than to deal with the responsibility of what it was. And that's why
a lot of people probably.
I'm against abortion, but I'm not against your right to choose. I repeat, I'm against abortion, but I ain't against your right to choose. But it gets under my skin when we start doing this because, but I got a girl and I got this other chick pregnant. That's your fault, motherfucker. So what you're saying is you want to have an abortion because you don't want your girl to find out. See that's where I see why abortions turn into the convenience mechanism. Oh well, we can just if you give me this $350.
Well, if you're in love and you don't want to lose that relationship because
that's your fault. You lost the relationship. That's your fault.
It's like, man, that's gonna ruin everything. This is my future right here. This
exactly.
is a one-time mistake.
It's funny you say that because my son, most of y'all know that my son is on the spectrum, and so he doesn't have that filter, and so he asked my father, like, didn't your parents teach you about protection? You ruined you ruined Grand's life. You got her pregnant at 14.
Who's doing that?
And so. And so I think that when you look at it from like I said, from the eyes of a child, because that's what she still is, regardless of whether she was having sex or not, she's still a child. That is a huge deal. If she's able to say, I can't do this, I think that we should give him up for adoption.
That's the least you can do.
That's mature. That's even to me showing signs of a mature decision.
But the reason why I'll speak on dudes, the reason why dudes don't want that to happen, because like, what she changed her mind? What if she bonds with the kid? And what if then motherfucker, that's on you. Your spot is about to get blown up. But guess what? Didn't nobody blow your spot up? You did it. You lit that bitch up. That's what you did when you left the club. That's what you did.
And teenage pregnancy isn't meant to punish
a
teenager for having sex and not having safe sex, right? Because that's all it boils down to. They didn't protect themselves, so there you have it. You have the consequence of a baby, right? But we don't want to get into the habit of a child telling you, I'm not ready. I thought I could do this, but I'm not ready. And I feel like the best option is to give it up for adoption. And you be like, nope, you stuck with it. It was your bad, your consequence. You just stuck.
Made that bed. Yeah.
You made your bed. Now lay it down. I think that's
Shawn
a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope.
She was mentally ready to lay down either, but yeah, she wasn't mentally ready to lay down either, but she did.
So parent. And Shawn is responding back, said, nah, not necessarily true, LaShawn. And then LaShawn respond back saying, she ain't
y'all keep it going.
Like they battling each other in the comments.
Go ahead, keep playing the comments. Instigate.
I'm not instigating.
Terrible.
I'm just saying it's other perspectives out there. So when this stuff comes up, yeah, you're an adult, you're in that situation, you made your bed, you got to figure out the best scenario for you to moving forward. But I also see the other perspective. Hey, I'm not ready either. I'm the other parent. I need to have a voice too. But you're the vessel, is your body. So I get both sides of it. Now,
for a man, in particularly, and this is something that I'm going to make sure that my son knows. When the time comes, you do have an option before it even gets there, and that's to double bag it. That's to protect yourself. Forget, how her body. Yeah, she got choices. She can do things to prevent things and do things afterwards if something comes of it. But what you can do as a man before then is not raw dog it.
So what happened,
Use
Tosh?
protection.
Mike played a clip of a father talking to a 17-year-old daughter. She got pregnant, and he's trying to teach her about life and growing up and being an adult, basically, and having that kid and figuring out life. And then somehow it was spun into this abortion, and there's other aspect. But yeah, so if she's not raped or molested, figure it out. Be an adult. You were an adult when you laid down. You made that decision. What is Shawn saying there, Mo? You gonna read it?
She said, if we want to say she wasn't mentally ready to lie down and make a baby, I have to agree with Mo that now she is making a mentally sound decision to say, I can't do this.
Yeah, but my thing, you can't say that's a mentally sound decision. Oh, let me go to my settings real quick. Give me a second.
Mentally sound decision. I can't do that. Yeah, you feel like you're trapped. Like, man, at 17, my life is over. I can't go outside no more.
We can't say it's a mentally sound decision when she could just be panicking because she's not going outside and doing what the other 17-year-olds are doing. Like we you know what I'm saying? Like we can't say that's a mentally sound decision because at 24, then when she changes, she goes like, I really want my kid back. Like, where's my kid at? My kid. So I don't know. I don't have a full.
I think that when you make that decision for your minor child, when you make that decision for your 17-year-old child, that no, you're not giving the baby up for adoption, you're making the decision for them. So which means that you have to be prepared. If your young adult child walks away, you better be prepared to be a parent all over again. Because you took that autonomy for that child you took away their I don't want to call it an out, but you took away their autonomy to make an alternative decision for themselves. So you gotta be ready.
All right, so let's Mo's here. She ain't been here for a while, so we haven't had allegedly in a minute. So we might as well get into it. Then after that, I'll address Jay Black's theory on Diddy, and then we'll deal with that whole thing. But right now, you know what it is.
Allegedly, Sexy Mo.
Gentlemen, any stories that Mo says, we have the right to retract them at any moment. We're not saying they're factual. She does the same thing. She scrolls on social media to find them out. So whatever she says, we have retracted Mo's stories as she was telling the stories. That's how real we are. Yeah. In the middle of the story, we found something out. We said, Mo, it wasn't true. And guess what we did? We said, ain't true. Move on. Go ahead, Mo. We're ready for you.
Well, first of all, it looks like you got your own personal hookah lounge over there, Michael Shawn, this morning. Yeah. All I saw was a cloud of smoke.
Yeah,
You
my
got
last
flavors? You
vice.
got flavors?
Not these aren't flavored, but this is my last vice. At least I went down in percentages. I went down from 0.5%. Now I'm at a 0.2 something. So yeah, this is just it's one day
Well,
at a time, y'all.
maybe by your birthday you'll be down to a
Oh
point
no,
one.
no, not about a birthday's a celebration. March 1st, my Cash App birthday party right here. Get your spirit change, get your dollars ready. You already saw me on Instagram. C Chunk's working on a promo. That'll be up by Wednesday. And make sure, okay, the house is I'm pimping the game. I'm a pastor right now. Go ahead, Mo.
Well, speaking of birthdays, Michael Shawn, big shout out to Floyd Money making Mayweather. His birthday on a yacht, I heard, was lit. He was gifted some alligator skin and real diamond Nikes. And so he got, I'm like, where do you get friends like that to get you those type of gifts? I get like a card with no money in it.
God, Floyd is. I hope his personal life. I hope Floyd is a happy guy. I hope. God, I don't want to hate on him. It just gets. It's just whatever. All right, but go ahead. Do your thing.
I mean, they say money brings happiness.
Is that what they say?
I'm pretty sure he has some. It doesn't make you completely happy, but I'm pretty sure it make you pretty comfortable. You get a couple of smiles and let Kiki's in a couple of days. Let me hit. You ain't gonna see me if I hit, but I'm be all smiles.
Congratulations, Floyd. Congratulations on the diamond sneakers, because I'm sure that's gonna change your life. That's gonna change your life. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes, Tasha, he does. He looks like he's in Atlanta Hookah Lounge. Shout out to the ATL.
Yeah,
let's get to the meat and potatoes of it all. Michael Shawn, J Black. Diddy has hired, and I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Of course, we know he's hired for legal consultation and legal backup. He's hired the person who was the lawyer who was representing the woman in the Harvey Weinstein case, right? I can't pronounce her name. Cheyenne, the girl who was getting him the girls. That one. So he's hired that attorney to represent him in some of these new allegations and things that are going on. So he's been recently sued by a former male employee now.
Yep.
So it's been no secret. And Justin, his son, has been named in a lawsuit as well. And this guy is dropping names. It ain't no John Doe to this story. Of course, his attorney is saying, the attorney for the gentleman is saying, look, basically Lil Rod is nothing more than a liar who filed a $30 million lawsuit. He's shamelessly looking for something that he don't deserve and making up events that are purely fiction. Nothing happened, he said, and he's trying to get all of this information out there. He says once we see the information that we're going to know that he lied on Diddy. Now he's accusing Diddy of making him watch sex tapes with Stevie J, giving it to a man, like giving it up. And I don't know who was and they said that he did some screenshot grabs of this alleged video with Stevie J and another man. I don't know if Stevie J was the bottom or if he was the top. You know, that does matter if he was the wet bottom or the top. So I've been told. But he says that he did some screen grabs of it, and the attorney has some of that for proof in this alleged allegation. Then he goes on to say that not only him, he said that he was on a lot of the video scenes, like a lot of the production scenes, and that Diddy used to grab on him, touch his anal area, his genitalia, and basically was like, oh no, I'm just horse playing around. Come on, man, I don't mean nothing by it.
Well, J Black has stated here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends that all Diddy's going to do is weather the storm and everything's going to go back to normal. Now, I will give y'all a little update, and I can't name names, so, I was given a little tidbit that there's another exec that worked in Diddy's camp who is running around saying, dog, I don't know what to do. I didn't do none of this stuff. And the people around him saying, we know you didn't, but you're going to have to speak up because more people are on the verge of coming out. So you're going to have to tell your story. And everybody, in everybody's opinion, this person had nothing to do with this stuff, had nothing to do with these salacious acts and disgusting acts, had nothing, alleged acts, had nothing to do with putting stuff in people's drinks, was one of the people that said, hey, that's what y'all. So now this person is being cornered, basically having to fight for his or her reputation and not being brought down with the rest of this. But Jay, we're allowed to retract statements.
And Cuba Good Jr. has been named in this as well, not just Stevie J. And Cuba just got out of trouble. He just got out of trouble.
Would you like to retract your statement that Diddy is going to be back to normal? All he has to do is chill for a little while, and everything's going to be all
as
good?
we saw after the Cassie thing, things were dying down. He started to post a little bit. No, it started to it was just time. All these scenarios, usually after a lot of time goes by, people forget, they move on. But this stuff is now, it's being time, and then now new allegations, which it seems, could it be far-fetched? Do we really believe this guy was allowing Diddy to be touching his anus and genitalias and all this stuff? And, and then all of a sudden he's offended. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know.
Cassie hadn't got paid out 7 minutes after she made the statement on him bringing other guys in to do what allegedly got done to Cassie and him watch, why would you think these are far-fetched? Not saying they aren't. Why would you think they're far-fetched?
And the only reason why the Cassie story died down is Cassie was quickly and promptly paid. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that there were things in that settlement that included a gag order for her to be for her to be able to talk about this any further. So that's why that new story was like, okay, he got paid, everything. It wasn't criminal. But these are charges that are now turning into criminal charges.
Yeah,
that's different. That's not going away. Not going away.
Ja Rule's wife saying something too, allegedly?
Ask Ja Rule's wife, allegedly. I don't know. We'll have to research on Ja Rule's no gay porn with the kids. I will say this. When no artist will come out and say, and when no artist will come out and say anything, when the Me Too movement popped off, you couldn't stop artists from coming out and supporting. Harvey Weinstein, you couldn't stop the onslaught of people coming out with their opinions. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
In multiple lawsuits.
Because everybody was at the Diddy party. That was a status. That was a status symbol.
I think I'm gonna have to burn my picture with Diddy. I don't want to be associated with that.
Diddy party. Everybody.
All of Mike's pictures with Diddy's.
No, I was at the Diddy party when somebody told me I was at a Diddy party, and I'm not gonna name no names, who told me to not get up and sit next to this person when he comes in, because of what he had done to this person. And this person is a celebrity. And once again, I was in the most awkward situation ever. Like, what is little Michael Shawn gonna do when Diddy and the goons come walking over?
Here, Michael Shawn.
When Diddy and the goons come walking over, am I really? This is the situation on everything I love. I was put in at this club. Don't get up.
You want to get put on, Mike? This is what you gotta do, Mike. This is what you need to do.
Thank God. You want a top-rated syndicated show?
You want to be in 3 movies?
You want to be in 3 movies?
And thank God that it never came to him walking through and coming. It never came to that. But I went to get up and I was pulled back down.
You gotta say pause after that.
No, it wasn't a guy. It wasn't a guy who pulled me back down. So I ain't gotta say pause. That should have been. You should have been investigating. Must not been a And I sat right back down, and I sat there, and the little beads of sweat started on my forehead, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I said, "Oh!" And the little waitress with the drinks came, and I grabbed. I don't even know what I grabbed, but I grabbed 2 of them, and I said, "Oh boy, I'm gonna chill here." Mike was trying to get it. No. I honestly wanted to be out of there. And I wound up finagling my way to get out of that situation. And but nothing occurred. Like Diddy didn't go. I'm just telling you, this is what happened in my circumstance. And this person is still a high visibility right now.
That's how people do Diddy. Mike was we was getting boxes of clothes every month. Mike was Diddy'd out. We was chilling.
Yeah, well, Sean John, I think I had Sean John.
Every month we got our box.
Something for every day of the week from Sean John. Now, I do remember that.
Turncoat. Now
wait a second. Let me tell the whole story.
Jogging sets. Velour, what is that? Velvet? Y'all had it all.
We had it all. We had the new designs before they came out.
Yes.
But let me tell you, since we're gonna flash back real quick. When we got the clothes, we were at the Hot 97 offices. We were sleeping. I was sleeping. I was passed out. Right? Jay said, "Yo, we gotta go get these clothes." I said, "I don't give a fuck about these clothes, Jay." I said, all I want to do is sleep. That's all I want to do is sleep. You saw how the intoxication elevated from 6 a.m, and you see where I'm at. He said, "No, we gotta go get these clothes." I didn't want to get the clothes, but Jay Black's greedy ass, he wanted the clothes, so we had to go to a studio where they showed us all the newest designs. And I'm sitting there. I'm still hurt. Now I gotta re-up now. I gotta re-up on the way over there. I gotta grab me another pint because I can't. There's no way I'm gonna make it through this whole day. And I'm fat at that moment. I'm
you was living good then.
Yeah, I'm fat.
You was living good.
I'm like 190 pounds. I'm fat. I'm not chubby. I'm not husky. I'm straight fat. So I don't even want to move.
You know how he likes to take people shopping.
We just went to the office one time. I think we had to go once for that.
They asked us our opinion. They asked us our opinion.
But that's how they were sending us stuff every month. After, like then you would be on the list, and you would get them. He
was on a Diddy drop. Diddy was.
You go to the office. You hang out.
He was getting Diddy drops every month.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, but now Mike don't know Diddy. Now Mike don't want nothing to do with it.
I know Diddy
with the whole team.
Well, first of all, we don't know Diddy. We don't know. We never even had a conversation. The only time I ever talked to Diddy is when we did an interview with him, and I had the top 5 artists that he robbed, and I was forced to say that, and it turned out to be hilarious. But
no, we met Diddy and Philly too.
It was a Jersey day. We hung out.
But we ain't never sit down and have real conversation like, yo, how the kids and no shit.
How like that when Kanye did the whole show that time.
Yeah, Kanye did the whole show. When
Kanye did,
yeah. We had talks with Kanye. Kanye actually said something funny about a car. He says, "I ain't doing this so I can drive a certain type of car," and I had the car. I was like, "Damn, Kanye, He's like, "No, I didn't mean nothing.
You had the Honda Accord.
Yeah. No, I had the FX35.
The FX35 then. Yeah.
So I'm not trying to say I don't know Diddy, and yes,
Diddy
we did get close.
He's going to be fine. It's going to die down.
Saying that, but let me tell you, everybody thought the Harvey was going to be fine as well. Yep. And I'm telling you, when the first inkling was when Cassie got that money from the insurance company. Okay, when the insurance company said, "Diddy, you ain't even got a choice in paying this. We're gonna pay you."
Unless something comes out about Kim Porter and him having something to do with that. Like,
it doesn't even have to be Kim Porter. It can be everything that's if he goes to jail.
Young Miami comes out and say like the current.
He screen grabbed. He screen grabbed some stuff. He got receipts.
I don't know. I just need more. I just need more.
He needs more.
I just need more before I just start.
He said he needs more.
It's like because we haven't seen proof.
Jay, he paid Cassie. What else do you need?
Proof.
What do you need? That's proof.
I'm just optimistic.
That's worse than you saying people got to be black. This is worse.
And he wanted to pay Cassie less, right? Before this all hit the fan, he wanted to pay her less, and she showed up and showed out. So I ain't playing with you. Her attorney, that lawsuit was settled less than 24 hours. Okay, 24 hours of us knowing about it. It was settled.
What's the difference? You said the difference between Harvey and Diddy is white women allegedly, but that's
they
not
don't care about us blacks the same.
I'm sorry, R. Kelly. So let me pull up R. Kelly then.
Yeah, so why R. Kelly in jail?
They're going to get him on something.
Kids is different.
They're going to get him on something. So there's been allegations of underage girls as well thrown into this story. So that's why I'm telling you, forget about just the money. it's going to be criminal.
Uh-oh, wait a second. Hey, everyone from the Dominican Republic. Do pray time for the Truth documentary comes out in April. Oh, this is the dude with Prime Time.
Prime Time.
Oh, what up, homie? We interviewed you. Oh, okay. The documentary. What does it come out on? I'm with you, Jay Black. Not ready to give up. Stacey Mitchell. Then you are in denial.
Come out. Let's see.
He already paid.
Nile
give it time. Give it time.
A river in Egypt, honey.
Mike, if 10 people come out and say you did something to them in 2005,
I'm not paying them.
I'm supposed to jump. If you wanted to go away, if you got a new movie that you're about to film with Kevin Hart, this could mess this up. So you're like, you know what? Let me just let this go, get this out of the way. But people can make up stuff all the time.
Hey, but you can't. It's not when he paid Cassie. He didn't fight it. Look, I don't know who's guilty or innocent, but I know when the payment came out, and I said it right on the show. Once he cut that check, which he was forced to cut. Once he cut that check, it was over.
Michael Jackson cut a check too, and you said he.
And guess what happened? And guess what happened?
People cut checks for stuff to go away. I'm sure I just can't think of other celebrities, but I'm sure people cut a check just to get out of here.
And Michael Jackson was proven to, in a lot of ways, to be innocent of this stuff.
He was proven innocent. Yeah, and they still
all civil charges in the early 2000s. Nokia couldn't take pics. Oh, okay. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, my fraternity. I guess you and him are connected by.
Are you Greek or are you Masonic
or Dominican? Are you Dominican? No,
anything with you?
You got anything else? Anything else?
Well, yes. So for all my TikTok fans, I know y'all been watching Reese-Tisa. I know y'all have gotten sucked in the vacuum. I know you have. Okay. So just, Mike, if you haven't seen the whole 55-part series from Reese-Tisa, it's going to suck you in.
He didn't.
There are couples who are having Netflix and chills, TikTok and chill nights watching Reese-Tisa story. Okay. It sucks you in. And it's
for those who don't know, who is Reese-Tisa?
So Reese-Tisa is a regular girl. And my girls know, all of us have had situations that probably are book ready, albeit to be ready. But her situation, she's broken down into a 55-part series telling, and it's entitled "Who the F Did I Marry?" And she talks about how she hooked up with this guy and right before the pandemic. And basically they have, he lied about everything is what she's alleging. That her whole marriage was a lie. And that she kept going with this lie and she was pregnant, then she lost it. It's a whole, it got more clips. It got more turns. It got more tips and turns than a god dog on New Jersey Turnpike. Okay. That's how many dips it has. Well, now her
crazy lies. I'm sorry,
it's crazy. But it's a plausible story because it's I mean, we all done been through some crazy things. And then when you said Atlanta, Baltimore, and Philly, I was like, scam. But
she ain't getting no bag, Stacey Mitchell. She didn't get no bag.
Her TikTok. Off of TikTok, they're saying that she's supposed to get all of this money. She has over 32 million views at this point on her series. So I'm not sure how much money TikTok is owing her and what kind of check they're going to write. But the plot thickens because now
go ahead.
The ex-husband
and
his company, the company that he works for, is allegedly talking about suing because it's ruining and affecting the brand that he works for. So he's come out the woodworks, even though she nicknamed him Legion. She never said his real name.
Oh, she covered.
She never said his real name in the story. And then, but also, if it's an experience that happened to you, Jay Black, you're still covered. Because you're not defamation of character. It's your personal account of what happened between you and another individual. So, I'm waiting. I just want to see if she's going to get paid, if TikTok's going to cut that check.
They're
32
not.
million views.
They're
I
not.
want to see if anybody picks up her story and actually publish it. If it's going to be turned into a Tubi story, Tyler Perry, if he's going to pick it up and do something with it. I'm waiting.
Listen, I want to ask y'all to look in the mirror and look at yourself and ask yourself, why do you care? Why do you care about some nobody getting scammed?
It was
happens,
an entertainment story that I didn't have to pay. I didn't have to pay for it.
Number two, she's not getting the bag because from her mouth, she was like, it wasn't registered correctly. She didn't do the steps. And now the other videos, they won't let her upload the other videos. So for the salacious damn story, why do we care?
People like drama. They want to hear how somebody got the wrong.
And this is no disrespect.
Eating my popcorn like what, girl?
I don't care at all about this lady. I have heard no, why would I waste time out of my life to watch some chick? Why? I don't care. I'm telling you, I can make a 50-part story better than yours in my real life. But I can make a 50-part story better than yours.
So I'll say this, Mike.
You like R. Kelly trapped in the closet. You need
trapped in the closet. I'll say this. This, for those out there who do these TikTok things or whatever, it is entertainment. And that is just the good old fashioned human nature way of life. People are invested because it's salacious. People are invested because they done been through that or worse. Again, related to stories, identifying with, I was with a scamming ass nigga before too. Like they identify with it. And so that's where the investment of you got to keep clicking. You're looking.
Yeah, because people don't.
Oh my God, girl, he did that to you. I had a man like that before too, and he did that to me. And again, 32 million views. 32 million views.
That's
because people sit home because that just shows how many people have no life. Who are just sitting home by themselves lonely.
No, I'll be watching some clips in part one. I got to see how this ends. But
I will go to part 3. After part 3, I'm a wrap. Like
I listen to it in the car. I have a 45-minute drive every day. So I was listening to it in the car and I paused it at like 22. I was like, damn.
Yeah, she didn't register for the Creator Fund just like she didn't look into the dude before she moved in with him in 30 days. I know that much. Like I can't.
So that's the topic. You shouldn't be moving in with a dude within 30 days.
You move in with somebody in 30 days.
It was the pandemic. We were crazy. We did things.
I was crazy too. I ain't move in with nobody, and I was by myself in an apartment by myself. I could have moved somebody in. Me too, Mike. I can't do it.
I married a couple back in 2021 who started dating right before the pandemic, and they're still together. But they moved into they basically moved in together because they had to hunker down and bunker down somewhere. They decided to bunker down together.
Is it no different than a good movie, Mike? You watched the 3-hour When Color Purple first came, or Titanic?
No, I didn't.
Like, you never watched the Titanic along.
I love the Titanic, but that's a movie. That is entertainment for real. That's a movie with actors. This woman is trying to get me invested in some dumb shit that she fell for. I can't help it, y'all. How about you admit this? I fell for some dumb shit. That's what I did. Chapter 1, part 1, I fell for some dumb shit. Part 2, I fell for some dumb shit. You're not gonna drag me in there.
It was the pandemic. Nobody wanted to be lonely.
Why would you move in with somebody in 30 days? Because you stupid.
They say love is blind. 90 Day Fiance.
And for those who are saying, "Oh, Tyler Perry should direct the movie," have you seen Mia Copa?
Yes, and that was really good to me. I'm sorry, that was going to be my transition. It was good because it had if you like suspense and drama, Mia Copa was good.
Let me tell you something. Mia Copa was the most thrown together shit I've ever seen in my life. First of all, at the end, he brings in everybody. The mom was in on it. The brother was in on it.
People
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
If y'all want to see the movie, Mike is about to tell you what happened.
Understand? It was thrown together so crazy. Let me just tell you how dumb this was.
Mute if you don't want to hear the ending.
This man, this artist is accused of brutally murdering the love of his life. In the first scene, Kelly Rowland is defense attorney. In the first scene,
Cobra got 2
she
stars.
becomes sexually
No,
attracted.
it's in the top 10.
She becomes sexually attracted to a guy who just killed the love of his life. In scene 3, he's trying to holler at her. Come on.
Listen.
In scene 4, by scene 6, he is having sex with a girl who's on top of him. Kelly, the defense attorney, thinks her husband is cheated. She walks in as he's smashing her. He taps her and says, "You go," and she gets next.
They said it was a hot sex scene. They said it was
It
like
was.
some
If
steamy
y'all want
hot
to
sex
take
scenes.
some notes,
Very.
he wasn't fine, but if Tyler Perry can't do nothing else, he knows how to pick people who ooze sex appeal.
Dude,
Okay?
he didn't even wipe his stuff off. He didn't throw on a condom. He just said, "Come on, you're next."
Running train? No.
That's basically what it was.
It happens in the real
Who
world
next?
every day, Mike.
No, there was some scenes that was so dumb. They're in a car.
Mia Copa.
They're in a car and they're driving. She unhooks his seatbelt and steers the car into an 18-wheeler as if her seatbelt would stop her from dying when they hit an 18-wheeler. And he goes flying, and she
was an action movie.
Dog, he didn't
drama.
even connect the dots on how the mom was really intricate in this. We still don't know how the mom was really in on this.
Mike's supposed to support our black directors. Mike, this is a black movie with black people.
Dog, I watched it, and I tell other people, you should watch
when
it.
he do Medea. Now he gave y'all something a little bit more spicy and drama filled, and y'all still complaining. I thought it was a good suspense and drama because the whole time I was yelling at the TV like, "Fuck the mom." See, no, like I was just going off at the at
put
the
that
screen.
back in. Put that back. Put that last guy. Wait, she likes someone who killed his. What? She felt.
He oozed sex appeal, Tasha.
Dude, this was such a basic
She wasn't
skill.
getting it at home. She wasn't getting it at home. Her back wasn't being blown out.
If you've ever watched a real suspenseful movie that clicks at the end, you go like, "Oh shit!"
I get it.
The whole time they didn't even explain how the whole family would be involved in it. You'll never even understand why the mom, who was white, she was just a white mom to this dude
with a bad lace front. She had a lace front,
and then all of a sudden, some clues that she found in his apartment happened to be sitting by the kitchen. In the house, in the mom's house. We don't know how the hell. We don't know how they were connected. We don't know what type of conversation. Dog, this shit was mind-boggling.
Didn't even wipe it off. That's what Mike said. Pause.
Not even a wet wipe.
Dog. The only thing they did good is they made Kelly Rowland look beautiful the entire movie. Even when
gorgeous.
She looked great. I love Kelly Rowland.
Gorgeous.
It wasn't even low budget. The quality was there.
The quality was there. It was given cinematic, baby. Yes. It was given cinematic for real.
It's like what the quality of the movie was there. It's like looking at somebody who got a 6-pack, he all buffed out and can't do 5 push-ups when it comes to it because they had everything. I couldn't.
Baby, if you're looking for some good sex scenes and some lust and some suspense, watch it. If you want some laughs, watch it.
There was a nightclub downstairs in the building. There was a nightclub in this building. Listen, man, go watch it. I told people,
sex club, wasn't it?
Yes, in his building. He's like, I'm not going to the club. And then poor Kelly Rowland is trying to. You can't make the dialogue. She shouldn't have been a star of a movie, but I think she got potential. I think she has potential.
She did okay. Yeah.
But when you're supposed to be this high-powered lawyer, your dialogue in questioning the person, your dialogue in questioning the person has to be strong. That makes you know how sharp she is why she is the dopest. That's why she can get this guy that all the evidence is against. She asked the same questions us three would have asked. Did you do it?
Did you do it?
Did you do it? You know the evidence is stacked against you, right? There was blood coming from your apartment to your neighbor's apartment downstairs. Did you do it? Listen, man, and I respect Tyler Perry. There are a ton of Tyler Perry movies that I like. I love the Idris Elba movie that he did when he's the dad and all that other stuff. But I was like, duh. And it
was steamy. Can we at least agree that it was steamy?
Yeah, Tyler Perry's a horny bastard. Yeah,
there was some steamy scenes in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Tyler Perry, he reminded me when Spike Lee made Rosie Perez kiss all over him. And to this day, Rosie Perez is like, I didn't want to do that. Rosie Perez said in an interview, I didn't want to do that. But
well,
I had
that
to
was the first
kiss
time I've
Mookie.
ever seen Kelly Rowland in a sex scene like that. Like that was like really.
So this could be her breakout acting role.
I think so. I think that this is going to lead to possibly, no guarantees, but possibly more roles.
She might get a Mexican role.
And if nothing else, is more roles in Tyler Perry's movies, because he's going to continue to make movies whether we like them or not.
No, I hate to do this.
Yes, the paint,
I really
Sheeta.
Yeah.
See,
in the paint. Yeah, there was a whole horny paint. And then he washed her in the tub.
This is my kind of sipping paint.
Let's get.
That sounds very, yeah. I can.
Top 10 on Netflix. He's making his money. Everybody go watch it. And in bigger news than that, I wish C. Chung was here because there was an $800 million expansion going to Tyler Perry's studio. And because of AI, he put a halt on that. So because of your cherished AI, more people just got their jobs taken and potential employment because y'all so fascinated with having AI do everything, not sip and paint. No, it was sip and pay, Tasha.
So you said Tyler Perry, he was building the studio, but how did AI affect that?
Because he realized with AI, he don't need all this. All he needs, I want to be in snow. I'm in snow.
Yeah.
I want to be in the tropics. I'm in the tropics.
Yeah.
So a lot of jobs are going to be taken. A lot of people who would be partaking in
turnpike
that.
jobs were taken. You don't need.
But we talked about that,
and that's the problem, y'all. We keep falling for this, and more jobs get lost, and more people lose health insurance, and more people lose, and they go back to having to find whatever job they can get. That's
wait until your nurse is an AI. Wait until your nurse, the person who's doing prognosis on you, when you go into the ED. Wait until that person.
But
is
Mike
no longer a person in their AI.
Technology, Mo, you
dude.
Can't. When you go to McDonald's, put your own order in. That's just what it is now. Like you can't fight it.
Jay, they coming for your job. But they're not going to need you.
I know they're going. It's everybody, and that's everybody in general. But you can't fight it.
But what people have to do is not take part in it. The consumer is the one who
McDonald's because they got self-serve.
Why not? We didn't take buses. It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
If people ain't rallying, they're not going to get behind that.
Because people are robots. People are robots. Oh, got something to do.
He's an AI.
Well, if you were watching, it's probably that's why it was so bad.
Not that AI, not Allen Iverson.
Not AI, not cornrows
not
AI.
Answer.
Not Fridays AI.
Yeah, that was
not him. Not Fridays on City Lawn Avenue AI. Not him.
Not practice. Not practice AI. Not practice. Not that AI. Not helicopters over his house because of what happened.
Yes,
no,
they
not
are.
that AI.
Jamil, yes, they are.
And they are going to eliminate us.
All right, conspiracy, Mike.
It's not a conspiracy. It's
not. It's happening.
They're going to get rid of humans. Humans are going to be gone. AI is going to take over everything. No more humans going to be in the world to make babies. They're going to make babies too, right?
Listen,
and then the baby's going to take over. Where are we going with this, Mike?
I'm telling you, I'm in agreement with you, Michael Shawn. You're going to blink. And it may not happen this year, next year, the next 5 years. You're going to see a drastic change. Even from Tesla with the cars that drive itself, everyth is being looked at as being automated. Yes.
Mm-hmm. They have bots doing parts of jobs.
Surgeries. You have robots.
It's all pandemic.
Like robotic surgical procedures.
Jay's the dude who 20 years from now goes, oh shit.
Everybody losing.
You have AI newscasting. You have AIs doing podcasts. Like Jay.
Listen, Jay is the type that thinks anything that doesn't fit in his world is conspiracy. It's conspiracy if it doesn't fit in his world.
Jamil said, I hope it's pronounced it right. Mr. Owen said there's more jobs because of AI, right?
He's talking about technology. He's talking about tech jobs.
It's the tech jobs. The millions of jobs that are going to be lost because of this is going to be crazy. They're saying Median income for African Americans for 2053
2053
will be zero.
Because AI is gonna be doing everything.
Mm.
Whatever y'all do for a living, Mo, they're gonna be planning weddings, Sumo. So they're gonna be wedding planners. AI.
Yes,
You're
they
you're
will
not gonna
be.
be
You
able
can
to
do that
plan weddings.
now.
You can do it
that now.
They're gonna make your centerpieces. They're gonna set everything
Listen,
up. They
Jay
got how can an AI be a wedding planner?
Jay, how can you not? J
Wait,
Black, yes, you
A
can.
computer can make your whole wedding.
Yes.
A
And then what,
computer
they're gonna
can
send you
do
everything. Who's gonna set? How can they set up?
in a document. The same way AI technology is being
They're gonna
used
do a
to
balloon
create.
arch, Mo. So
To
AI gonna
create.
do your balloon arch.
First of all, you can Google, and the AI is gonna
need a
tell you
person.
exactly the best
Hey.
way to do your balloon arch.
You need what I'm saying is you need a person to physically do certain.
And don't you know that this is going
They're
into
made.
the realm of having robots, actual physical robots, do with AI, do physical things that you need done. Yes.
Good morning, Shelly.
Thank you,
AI is
Jamel.
taking over, Shelly. We can't support anything AI because Mike said we're going to not exist in 2053. All human life is going to be gone.
Dog, the guy on 60 Minutes, and I know you don't watch 60 Minutes.
Rashida.
The guy who was one of the pioneers of the AI, he dropped it and said, I don't want anything to do with this because I know where it's going. I don't want anything to do with this. They're trying to make robots. They actually have robots having feelings.
Human interaction is required for wedding planning.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
That's
no,
a
it is
wedding
not.
planner.
No, it is not. I'm telling you, no, it is not.
Oh yeah, I don't get what a wedding planner.
It's not.
Is a superior organizer and a superior planner who can plan and organize. AI can do that on a higher level.
On a higher level,
they're gonna show you the different colors. And
yes, more access.
They're gonna talk you through.
Yes,
has
your
access
fitting. Who
like
gonna
this.
fit you?
Has access like this. Don't you know that there's even AI technology you can use with your phone? You stand there and get a body scan, and they will tell you your exact measurements, your BMI, everything. Yes.
You get a body scan. Like what don't you get?
And then need to alter. Or they're gonna send. All right.
You won't. But that's the thing. You won't need it alter because the body scan is going to be exact.
Yes.
AI DJs, MCs, hosts.
Yeah.
The robots will be linked in.
And DJs, forget all that. Don't worry about it, DJs. You're already a rap. You're already a rap. All a person has to do is get an AI program and say, these are the 100 songs I want to get played and mixed. That's it. Boom. There it is.
But it's mood, it's energy. You know, at certain times is when it's the hype. You got to get it. I guess they could do all that. Yeah,
and Jamil, and the reason why you like AI is because what did I say? If you haven't been watching the show, you want to invent something, make people lazy. Make people lazy, and that invention will work. Just make people lazier. Yeah, I love AI because it promoted my comedy show. Because you ain't had to promote it. So when the bride passes out, what does AI
from AI?
They're gonna hold her. They're gonna hold her.
Bro, what does the wedding planner do? You call 911.
And then AI cop robots and ambulances are gonna come.
They already got cop robots
they
in New
already have
York.
those and yes.
They have cop robots walking in New York in the train stations.
So no more human.
And if you go to other countries, they're going to perfect it to where it's going to start to have. They're going to have the likeness of an actual human being. Trust and believe. Trust me. They already have sex dolls in Japan that look like full humans.
Yeah, Jay Black, get Mo's picture. Her AI picture that got there. You think we need photographers? We don't need photographers.
They didn't, and that's not my body. That's just my face. And they did. They put different hair on me. For AI technology, they put a suit on me. I said I needed a business photo. All you had to do was upload your picture, and then they put different hairstyles. I'm telling you, you think that it's not, and this is on low level. This is on an app that you can use for free. But I'm talking about high level usages of AI.
Perry P knows. Perry P, I know Perry P's a tech guy. He's a gadget guy. He's always up on stuff. Perry, they can do everything.
Hey, Perry P.
That's Mo.
So you put a picture of yourself and said you need a picture?
Oh, Jay Black about to get a picture, y'all.
No, wait, I'm trying to understand. What did you say you did, Mo?
Just my face. I said I need a professional business picture, right? I'm gonna send you another one because it's coming whether you believe it or not. And this is low level. This is not anything that I had to like really, really finagle all crazy. You didn't have to have like a high level of competence when it comes to technology to use it. And it's free. So think of
I
high
like the
level
chat.
usage.
I like the chat GPG or whatever. I like the wording. I like that.
I got the dude at my job who used to work there said, "Yeah, I wrote a book." You wrote a book? That's dope. Yeah, I used AI. You didn't write the book.
No, and then literary, and then so because I'm using it for some of my things that I'm producing, and so even from a literary aspect, right? They can go through it and tell you if you're plagiarizing. So all you need to, they can come in and pull together. Universities are installing software to ensure
What's the name of the app? Stacey said. You say the name of that, or you don't want to share it? Like typical black folk don't want to share.
Oh my goodness! It's
no, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Don't
well,
use
we shouldn't share, right?
No, because it's gonna get used against you. It happens all the time.
Oh, yeah, the conspiracy.
That's why
when credit cards. Let me give you a small example. When credit cards first came out, everybody was like, "Oh my God, this is great. We're gonna use credit cards." Now people are in billion-dollar debts in this country off of credit cards. It would be used against you. It will be used against your credit score. This will be used against you. Your job in 20 years will be taken, and the only job you'll have is, do you know how to work? Be a technician to work the AI. Police and FBI use AI to track people down. Face recognition.
Yeah,
it's
face
all
recognition.
There. But all I'm saying is I get it. And that's technology. We're going with that wave. I'm saying you trying to fight it and say, no, don't support this AI stuff because we're going to get rid of all humanity if we do. You're trying to fight it.
That's a big deal, Jay Black.
You can't fight the system, Mike. AI is coming. It's coming. It's here.
So if we can't fight the system, I want to hear all that when you're mad about something that goes on and say we need to do this. I want you to keep
alive.
that same
if what you're saying is true, none of these people watching this podcast will
we are going to be alive. We're going to be in our 70s, and that's when we're going to be like, oh shit, it really happened.
Get rid of all humanity. All humanity is gone because AI 14 was taking over, and I told y'all don't support them apps.
Jay,
I just sent you some more stuff, Jay.
All they want is rich and poor. That's what they want. They want a society
it's gonna be AI. It's gonna be AI NFL, Jermaine,
and poor.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sports.
It's gonna be like
absolutely.
Y'all don't know that they've already. Y'all don't see the TikToks when thousands of people are just watching people play a video game.
Yes.
When 20,000 people are watching somebody play video games and not watching actual athletes.
We got AI LeBron. Yes. We don't need real LeBron.
Yes.
If it looks like Mo's picture, why would you need it? Why would you need it?
You can't create. All right.
You can't. You get what
I'm
telling
you. I put in that I wanted to be a personal trainer. I needed pictures for if I was a personal trainer. AI generated me a picture
with muscles, catfish,
with behind like Friday Night Lights and this, this tank top on, looking like I be in the gym
and this is what
2-3 times a day.
It's basically just a catfish. It's a Photoshop.
And this is what Perry P is saying. AI is the technology god. Robots will pray and move accordingly as AI will run the world. Humans will become slaves to the robotic system.
Yes,
listen,
I believe so.
We may not be alive when this happens, and Jay might think it's so far-fetched, but if somebody would have told you that boats would go to a continent, take millions of people, and bring them over and enslave them, you would think they were crazy.
Now y'all know my arms ain't that small, and y'all know my tatas ain't that small. But that's what I asked for.
It's fake. It's Photoshop. No, Photoshop's been around forever.
Mo, how long are you gonna be here? Because we got to move on.
I'm here. My son home.
All right, so all you black people.
Oh yeah, the concerts. Yeah, it's gonna be AI concerts.
Yes. But they have them.
They already have. They already have. Howie Mandel did a special on it. They have a booth that he can get in, and he can do all his shows. You can see, and he can do all his shows from that booth and never leave the booth. He can do it on every stage. On every stage.
It's gonna be live. You're gonna go there live and watch it, Mike?
Why wouldn't you?
So you'll be there live.
If he looks like he's on the stage. If he looks like he's on the stage, why wouldn't you go? Why wouldn't you go? But anyway, Jay, I love this. People, black people, I need y'all to have another meeting. Because I'm gonna tell y'all black people right now, all y'all black people who are Trump supporters, you do know that's why the actors went on strike. Yes, that's why they went on strike. They wanted actors to sign contracts for their likeness to be used forever in AI. But Jay, it's a conspiracy. All right, let's get to it. So some black people were on a site, and I forget what the site is called. What was that house? Clubhouse? I think this was Clubhouse. Something like Clubhouse.
Yeah.
So some black people were on there repping their Donald Trump repness. Oh, they were repping for Donald Trump. And they got a rude awakening. So it's a little long, but I want y'all to hear what went down in this group. Just let y'all know.
Orders kicked out the MAGA online chat. Let's take a look.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
we're just introducing ourselves. The MAGA people got to stick together. It's one country, one flag. So that's
No. Don't talk about MAGA people, but
the American
that was a
people.
shibby-do.
The American people. But
Hold on. Listen, Tropic, you are my co-speaker. You can say whatever you want, but don't you ever tell me like I'm Chase, right?
Okay.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Is that true? Hashtag
Black Chicago for Trump.
Miss
That's what it says. Hashtag Black Chicago for Trump.
So who's Tropic? Do you know Tropic?
Tropic?
Yeah.
I'm new to this whole Twitter space.
What brought you into space?
I told you I saw my friend was in here and it showed up at the top of my screen.
And so who's your friend?
Miss Trevian.
Who's your friend?
Miss Trevian.
Okay. So Miss Trevian, what brought her in here?
You gotta ask her.
You?
Mr. Tropic sent me a DM and said that he was going to be in a space.
Mr. Tropic, I say next time, don't ever bring these people in here. I don't want to talk to them.
Chase. Radio show. I don't have to be in here with you. I was just
Chase. But no. So
listen,
P-Ray, pay attention to this.
Y'all keep running into that burning building. Y'all keep running. I told you I'm not a fan of either candidate, but I'm more not a fan of Trump and the Trumpsters.
Y'all
Trump
and the Trumpettes.
Y'all keep running. Y'all keep sitting in Chicago talking about N-words for Trump. This dude,
Black Chicago for Trump.
For Trump.
They just want the votes. They don't want the black folk. They just need black votes to get Trump in.
Y'all don't get it. Y'all actually don't get where this is going.
Black too.
Yeah, black. Sorry, Jay Black. Yeah, shout out to Jay Black for the black. Yeah, he sounded black.
And she thought all MAGAs was the same.
We all the same. We're for America. No, bitch.
They shut y'all down real quick, huh?
No, doesn't matter who the president is. The Zionists-Tues,
but that's still not going to
decide how this country moves. Yes, Perry P. Don't say that to Jay, because Jay believe what you just said is a conspiracy. Don't do it. But he don't know this is the absolute truth.
I didn't say nothing about that. I was talking about
but understand, y'all keep walking in here thinking y'all want it. That's not the game plan. That's not the game plan. I understand questioning. How, if I can question Joe Biden, how can you not question Donald Trump's actions?
Because people believe when he was president, they had the most money they've ever made. That's what they believe. They believe, he got me a check.
So the thing is, y'all do know that was y'all money, number one, to begin with. And y'all do know that these things were in place prior to Trump coming into office. Like y'all, I hate when people say that. Oh, he got me a check.
Say that. That's every time.
You got it when he was in office. He didn't get you anything.
If y'all don't understand that this government system, if y'all don't get the education to learn how to play this game, ain't no president coming to save you. Ain't no president coming to save you. I don't care who it is.
Oh, come on, Perry. Get out of here with that.
No, Perry, let Perry speak. This is a safe space. Let Perry. A president this government ain't coming to save you. They put an unjust system, and you have to figure out how to maneuver in this. And you got to figure out what unjust system you want to vote for. And then figure out your game plan on how you're going to support your family and live a financially secure life if you can.
Well, I think one of the important things you just said there, Mike, was voting, figuring out who you're voting for. You need to do your homework. Don't be a Facebook / social media looking at 2 seconds of somebody's platform. Do your research and see what works best for you and your family and your community. Start on a local level. I can't stress that enough. And the local level is not just your assembly men or your council person. I'm talking about your school board, your educational school board. That's where you need to start.
And it's so scary because on every level, there is corruption on every level.
That's why you need to do your homework.
And they know what they're doing. The reason why they have formulated 50, 60 years ago, let's work 40-hour weeks. Let's make sure you work 80 hours, because they know if they flood your plate with enough stuff, you physically don't have any time left over to research anything.
Right.
That's why they don't care. People working check to check. People working check to check and ain't working just one job. Everybody
just one job, I think, since my teens.
Did you ever speak to them people that was marching in Tennessee and they doing these is that because of the Trumpisms, the fact that people are okay with coming out and doing stuff like this?
No, them people been here. Them people been here.
So there was your doctors.
Them people been here.
This is not new.
This ain't nothing new. They've been here. Y'all act like they took a hiatus. Cameras didn't just show up on them back then. Now CNN and Fox CNN has a reason to show that. They've been doing these marches. Like, wake up on this, y'all. Trump, y'all want to really give Trump all this credit for emboldening racists. They've been bold. If there's thousands of stories
on there, more bold though. They're more bold when
because you see them on TV. That's the only reason why you feel they're more bold. Dog.
The black people for Trump, Black Chicago for Trump. Wow.
And then
all I see
Lady Q brought something interesting in. So I said, you know what? Let me see if I can find something on the craziness of how women are being treated in this country. I said, let me find something. I said, all right, this can't be true. So I think there's a potential nominee being addressing the IVF situation and the
treatment.
Yes, this question.
And I'm not going to ask again, just this last time, criminalizing it.
Well,
would it be constitutional? I think there's a clear answer.
But Senator, I've repeatedly said, as has every other nominee who sat in this seat, that we can't answer questions in the abstract. That would have to be decided in the course of the judicial process. With a case, some legislature would actually have to do that, and then litigants would have to come to court. There would have to be briefs and arguments and consultation with colleagues and opinion writing and consideration of precedent. So an off-the-cuff reaction to that would just circumvent the judicial process.
Well, again, I'm disappointed. I think Tracy would find that response somewhat chilling because she and thousands, maybe millions of women, potential parents, would be horrified to think that IVF treatment could be made criminal.
So break that down in English.
The scariest thing is that if you can't have a kid, and Mo knows more about this than I do, even though I damn near took part in it. If you can't have a kid and you want to have the embryos put in you and everything like that, they want to make it criminal that you can't do that.
Yeah.
That you can't do it.
You can't.
Cannot.
For what reason? What's their thought process? What's the opposing view that they're saying?
Because a bunch of white men want to have control over what these women do with their bodies. They want to have absolute control. And go ahead, Mo. You speak on it.
I thought it's because they said each embryo is like a child, and that's like murder if it doesn't take, and you can be murdered. I thought that's what the angle they were going with. So, but go, Mo, you could probably maybe explain more. I don't know. AI babies.
Again, but see, here we go again with telling a woman what they can and can't do with their bodies. And it's a slippery slope because you have people out there that this is their only chance to actually have a child of their own.
No,
So now you're taking away that possibility for, people who are parents already. Sometimes take it for granted that there are people out there who really, really, really want to be parents and to have their own children and can't, and this is the only way that they can do it. And to have the government tell you you can have all the money in the world, but you can't do this.
And if you don't think this has to do with population control and something that they've been trying to do, and I'm not going to get into the whole thing, if you don't have, why would they care if somebody is trying to have a child? Why?
Because they want the AI babies to take over.
I don't know if they want the AI babies to take over or nothing like that.
Oh, God. You're too much.
You said that. What is too much? Did you ever think somebody would tell somebody, hey, we don't want you to put them embryos in you. We think that should be illegal for you to actually have a kid. You think that's crazy, Jay?
But IVF has been going. It has been going on for decades.
For years.
For decades. It's not new it's not some type of new technology. But again, it's telling women again. It's the control. I keep using the C word. Control. All of this is about control. And it's unfortunate again that women are on the short end of the stick in this upward battle fight about our bodies and what we can and can't do.
And then for Queen, so one of the reps that's voted in Alabama against IVF, I guess they use IVF themselves. I guess they doing the things that they voting against. But to say that you can't do it, that's right. I just was trying to get the thought process of the reasoning behind it. Because they always want to have a reason. So I wanted.
There are women who are in their career fields right now who have frozen their eggs. So that when they find the right person, that they can have children. And then of course, how it has to be implanted, right? You have to use IVF to implant it into your body. So again, are you telling me that I don't have the right to choose when it's, because we just talked about earlier, teenage pregnancy, right? I protected myself all of these years. I've done the right thing all of these years. I've frozen my eggs. I've been a contributing member of society, paying my taxes. And you're telling me that now when I'm ready to settle down and have a child at the right time in my life, I can't choose IVF.
Yeah, I got a friend who froze her eggs. I've been telling her, I'll fertilize them. Like, just,
illegally to have a child, illegally to abort a child. Yeah, one of these. Yeah, I guess they said, it's illegal to. Yeah, you can't get the abortion. You can't do IVF. Yeah. Well, wait, what is it?
The control of telling a woman more so over what they can and cannot do with their bodies.
And this states decide this, though, the different states as of right now, right? I think that's how they say it.
Because it's not federal. So anything that's not federal always gets decided on a state by state level. So that's another thing, another issue. Our federal government has its hand in so many things, but when you're talking about important matters such as abortion, such as IVF, you're leaving it up to state jurisdictions.
All right, so let's end the show on a fun note because we got to wrap this up. Let's end it on a fun note.
You got your soap and you did your 3-day beard and you're now the Grace.
I'm just waiting for the soap to come in.
I know, because the scam still continues.
Is this the Beijing soap that we keep
talking about? Regular soap.
I'll tell you,
soap.
Mike believes in TikTok shop, right? And this guy said if he washes his beard 3 days, or whoever, 3 days with this magical soap, his grays in his beard was going to go away.
It gradually goes because of the
3 days, Mo. And he ordered the soap.
First of all, it wasn't 3 days. Why? That's why I don't let you say anything. It's 3 washes.
3 washes, the same things. That's 3 days.
3 washes.
You're gonna wash it every day. So that's three washes and all his
I'm waiting for it to come in.
Grays go away.
And we're gonna see. We're gonna see because I don't like putting I'm not the type to put stuff on.
He's still waiting for the first order.
I messed up the first order. So I had to reorder.
And then the scam, they got him for a second time. Who falls for the sucker stuff twice?
You brought it twice, Mike. You brought it twice and you ain't got the beard magic stuff yet.
No, I had to reorder because I didn't get but they showed me the order never went through because I checked my back. bank. The order never went through.
That damn TikTok. That damn TikTok.
No, that was my bad. That was my bad.
I think
the order never went
got
through.
you.
Hook, line, and sinker mode. They got his ass. Got him.
So
look, and then he played the clip on him. Like he said, no, look, Jay. And he played the guy. Said,
why are you so mad about it?
Because you don't fall for sucker stuff. Like this is not you.
It's $9.
This is not the Mike that I know for
all
30
the time.
years. No, I ain't never fell for somebody telling me
you bought 35 different cameras thinking you were safer for your house. What are you talking about?
I love my cameras for my house. Yes,
you
and
bought
I
35.
love all my house and my cars. I love my I love. I need to see
your house of your ceiling with your cameras.
This is called the Wendy Williams deflection. Mike is deflecting right
now.
No,
my deflection is.
He feels that heat over TikTok.
About it?
Do we have time? We have 10 minutes. Do we have time to finish out with Wendy?
He fell for this.
No,
I don't believe.
Are we going to talk about that tomorrow?
Better than this. He fell for it, Mo. And then twice. Who falls for it and then don't get it? So, well, I'm going to do it again. It must have been me. It must have been
Mike,
on
do
me.
you have any? Does he have a full? I don't see.
Let me play the music for
you.
Go ahead, go get it off. Let me play the music.
I really don't see the full-fledged gray in your beard as to why you would fall for this gimmicky soap from TikTok shop. You know everything from the TikTok shop. Do you know any real live people who've used it? This says that it works.
I just know when I went to the barber was like, yeah, you could try this, or you could try another thing called Simpler. But the Simpler is something that you actually have to put. I don't want to put because my skin is very sensitive. So I don't like putting anything that I have to put that touches my skin. I don't like doing it. Thank you, Jamil.
Don't fall for it. Don't
fall
for
it.
Thank you. Don't believe everything you see on TikTok shop. That's the moral of this. It might fail for something.
It's $9.
Science does not say you wash your hair 3 times and all the gray goes away. It doesn't work that way, Michael.
Actually, that's how. Wait.
It doesn't work that way.
To show you that's how dye works. You do know that's how dye works. You put it in
this
your
is not
beard.
dye. This is soap.
This is
you saying by washing your beard.
So how do you know, Jay? How do you know? Have you tried it? But how do you know? How do you know?
You keep waiting for this miracle soap.
Okay, how do you know?
Do a third order.
Wait. Explain to me. How do you know?
Because common sense and logic tells me.
Yes, thank you, Jamil. How do you know,
Jamil,
Jay?
You ordered.
He was watching this show, and Mike got you ordered.
Show your facts. How do you know?
It doesn't work, Mike. Science.
How do you know? But give us facts. All we want.
I have never ever show me some statistics which show this miracle soap. You can wash your beard, and 3 times your grays are
Jay,
gone.
but show me not what you don't know. Show me what you know to
I'm going with
that it
common
doesn't
sense.
work. But you don't know.
They said it's the Risa Tisa TikTok soap.
It could be the Risa Tisa TikTok soap, but Jay don't know.
It's a 55 parter too.
But Jay don't know.
Mike, you ain't got the answers. And I can't believe you fell for this and then twice.
Thank you, Perry.
Twice.
Just let their gray
let
come
the gray
in.
come in.
I'm not mad at the gray. I was just bored and was like, oh, I saw a picture with me with no grays. I said, oh, let me see if I try it.
And then TikTok shop told Mike, sucker, come on. Fall for this.
And the reason I didn't put in my other order is because the price was $14. I said, nah, unless I get my $9, because $9 is $9.
Well, you've already spent $18. You said you purchased it twice, right?
No, I haven't purchased it yet. Because I haven't purchased it yet. Thank you, Jamil. Thank you. Jay's just like, because I don't believe it. I don't believe. Jay don't believe AI gonna take over. Jay believes that Diddy. He needs more evidence for Diddy. He needs more evidence for Diddy.
Come on.
Like Jay, the thing that Jay don't know.
We gotta stay on focus. So that doesn't exist.
If we're gonna stay on focus, what evidence you have that it doesn't work?
I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Go ahead, order it. Or order it 3 times. And once it comes in, you're going to have your pictures for day 1.
Okay.
And then you're going to take your other picture. It's going to have
why
a time
does that
stamp.
upset you?
Because I don't believe you're this gullible. You have never been this gullible.
$9.
You know Jay penny pinches. You know
I
Jay
can't
is
help how cheap
$9 is big to be wasting and getting scammed out of.
It's something about when scammers scam, and it's like, come on, we can't fall for the scam.
God,
we can't fall for this miracle soap.
Oh my God!
That's why all of these scams out here.
Jamil, send in your before and after.
I want to see your before and after pictures, Jamil.
You know what? It doesn't exist. He gonna say, "Oh, I didn't do it. I just started using it." And no,
I'm telling y'all, once I order it, I'm gonna be right here, and I'm gonna put the soap up. And then I'm going to use it.
I will show my pictures when I use it. I thought it worked.
Oh, so you haven't gotten a soap yet either?
It worked.
He said when I use it.
He ordered it.
He ordered it. What are you so mad at?
Because he said it works.
How about this? The stuff that I did order from TikTok did work. The stuff that Joe Rogan did promote or focus, it did work. I just wasn't going to subscribe and do it for 6 months. But my bottle did work. You wasn't going to get me to subscribe for $45 or $60. But the first bottle,
go back to Shorty Doo-Wop. Shorty Doo-Wop said Jamel is gassing it up. His hair is still gray in his pic.
She went to his page.
But
when he co-signed it, Mike is right. It works. He keeps going on and on. I'm thinking he used it.
I just told you of a product
I love that soap also. How? We ain't even use it.
Is Jamel a bot?
No, Jamel. I know Jamel. He promotes a lot. So he's a dope promoter. Jay Black is funny. I will tell him he don't want to pivot. I will tell him that I used the product from TikTok and it worked. And he was like, hey, that don't matter. That don't matter. That doesn't matter. Why? Because it's actual facts. Because I actually put a fact out there. I'm not going to promote it, but it did work. It did give me the energy I needed, and it did help
the beard soap.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want because you're like.
So can I tell y'all the psychological effects that these ads have on people? So in your mind, you're saying, okay, I ordered this. It says that it works, and the more it's called conditioning. The more and more I tell you something works, the more and more you're going to believe that you got more sleep or you were able to focus on a task longer. So it must be the pills.
So are app scams too? Because off of TikTok, they'll show you apps that I use.
Conditioning.
That I use to save money. And guess what it did? It saved money.
You know that Pastor Peter Popoff said, if you buy his cloth, you're going to have all the blood. Like, we talk about it work. People going to say everything works.
No, but what do you order, Jay Black, on Amazon? What do you order? You order stuff that they say works, and you buy it, and it works. Yes,
but it's classical conditioning because you're watching it over and over, and you get sucked in the vacuum. And now when you get it, you're telling your mind, "Oh yeah, this does work better." The vacuum, God darn it, that damn vacuum! If I see another vacuum commercial, I keep putting it in my cart, and I'm like, you got a vacuum right here that vacuums up everything you need. Why do you need this cordless vacuum? And then you see but this one is $10 less, and this one, the pink one, works better than the black one. It's conditioning you to buy, not only buy it, but it's conditioning you to believe once you get it. Oh yeah, it does vacuum better.
All I want y'all to do is understand that my Cash App birthday party is this Friday.
Friday.
Everybody on here. Don't get that cup of coffee today. Put the money to the side.
I'm gonna order you some TikTok soap.
Bagels. Donuts, everybody's like, yo, we chipping in for donuts. All that money that y'all like, yo, we all tipping in for donuts.
Can we get duck donuts if we get donuts? Can we have duck donuts? I want the one with the bacon on it.
No. Save your money. Save your money. And thank y'all all for watching. We had 200 comments. So shout to y'all. Cordless vacuum is a lot. Yo, cordless vacuum cleaners are amazing.
Been sucking me in.
Cordless vacuum cleaners. Let me tell you, cordless vacuum cleaners, they're amazing. Now, my dad once bought my mom a vacuum cleaner with a light on it. And I was like, is she going to vacuum in the dark? I didn't understand
Hoover.
that.
Yes, the Hoover.
I don't understand why there was a light on it. I don't get it. But a cordless vacuum cleaner is the shit. I agree with Mo. Usher conditioned everybody to cop his tickets for over $500. Boy, did he. You never in life. Mike, where your birthday at? I'm not right here, Friday. My birthday Saturday. I'm not doing nothing. My birthday party is Friday. The Cash App birthday party. That Cash App, you won't see it the entire show. Go to my Instagram. I already started promoting. And Wednesday, I'll have the promo running. Shout out to my man C Chunk. Thank you. And thank y'all. We are now at 206 comments. The engagement.
Ooh, Afro Queen, you got money. You got money.
The Dyson.
She got the Dyson. Ooh, she got the name Rand.
She got the Dyson.
Cordless vacuum.
That's like $500.
All right, now Afro Queen, I'm glad that Dyson worked, but one of the products that gets returned to Amazon a lot where I work at is them damn Dysons. Boy. Glad it worked for you. I'm glad it worked for you. Like and share. Thank you, Queen Boy.
Yes, Queen Boy. Yes. Shawn is out. Rashid is out. They saying they see us tomorrow. We out.
See y'all tomorrow morning. We had Mo for an entire show. That means she got more sick days now. She just every show that she does the entire show.
I've accrued more time.
She's got 2 sick days that adds on. Not me, Alexa. Play Usher. Exactly. Ain't nobody paying $500. And not even. And I'm not even going by Mike. You know, I send you some money. Yeah, I know you got me, Jamil. Just
Friday.
Hold it.
Yes, hold until Friday.
Hold it. At 7 a.m. See that Cash App right there? $MShawn0902 at 7 a.m. Just get the festivities started. Just get it started. I want to hear ping, 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 ping. I'm pimping. This is a church. If anybody can get it, I'm the pastor. I guess Sexy Mo is not the first lady, but she runs something.
I'm the head deaconess. I'm over all of the deaconess.
Nice. Now Jay Black is the something.
He's the deacon. He's over the deacons.
Yeah, he's over something. All right, love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. I gotta pay my taxes. I got my Usher tickets. Shut up, stop. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. Because I can never be there. Understand, there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. The soap will work. So make sure you fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anybody take it from you. Michael Shawn, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung. We gone. Go on in.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out, or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.